For the mining sector, it's still very, very strong. There's no doubt about that. The GFC delayed a lot of projects. The unfortunate thing, the GFC had also delayed a lot of infrastructure projects that government really should have moved forward on. The rest of the economy we see is, apart from some major infrastructure works around water and sewerage, we see it pretty quiet elsewhere. It's doing extremely tough on the Central Coast. It's not an area that actually has any major industry that other smaller businesses can feed off. Still very predominantly relying on retail, trade and the tourism industry. The manufacturing is still a small component of the industry on the Central Coast. We're higher than average on unemployment. It's been negative for the last 2 years and it's not looking any better at the minute. Confidence is low. Real estate prices as low as they've ever been, lower than other parts of the eastern seaboard. It's not a particularly good time on the Central Coast at the minute. This region for so long has just been forgotten. I know that for a fact because we're a member of quite a large national industry group who do nothing here on the Central Coast, have never done anything on the Central Coast. And the one thing the Chamber, particularly the New South Wales Business Chamber, did on the Central Coast was to engage and to commit to this region. The Chamber started being active in the region, started bringing events to the region, holding training, particularly in regards to safety, IR, HR, and any changes legislation. And you could have it on the coast, which is enormous for business. I mean, to have to send a company our size, 120 people, to send 3 or 4 people to Newcastle every time there's some change in legislation to train them is just a cost that we could do without. Again, the region is very fragmented. The region's developed by small villages, and all these villages now have small chambers of commerce. Challenge of trying to unite the whole movement in this state. This region is one that can see enormous benefit of that because we are now working together, all the chambers of commerce with the New South Wales Business Chamber, or what we'd like to call now the Central Coast Business Chamber, and we are working together to drive some outcomes. And for the first time, some of our elected representatives are listening to us, and that's good. And we are getting a lot of publicity. We're getting recognised by all levels of government, being invited to events and forums and to be part of the debate. And I think that's can only be a good thing for business if there's a leading business organisation that's prepared to take the leap and step forward.